and welcome back to Let's Play Okami. Last time we got the last wanted list started, and we still can't do anything about it because it's still daytime. I tried, and one time I was actually able to make a night using the moon spell, but every other time I've tried it, it doesn't work. So I have no clue why it's so finicky in this area. In any case, we have to go to the forest of Yoshpet, but we can't actually go there yet because we apparently need a thing to get in there. Also, Isu was rather insistent that we still had business here, so yeah, subtle. Anyway, what we want to do now is go to the Ezofuji region of Kamui. There's that big old ship out there. This is the altar where the sacred sword Kutane was enshrined. There's a great view of Laochi Lake and the Ezofuji from here. That's why they come here to pray to the mountains each year. Too bad the sacred sword isn't here now. The altar is also dedicated to the Ark of Yamato. It's said that the Ark has been frozen in Laochi Lake for countless ages. Look, you can see it down there in the frozen lake. That's the Ark of Yamato. Ezofuji and the Ark of Yamato. This is a very sacred place for the Oina tribe. I don't know why. I think it's like the blue markings on it, but it's kind of reminding me of something that you'd see in like Gravity Rush. Maybe because, spoilers, there is something called an Ark. I don't even remember what the Ark looks like in Gravity Rush. So yeah. Anyway, Gravity Rush, that's a fun game. I would probably want to Let's Play it eventually. I'm not sure when. Probably sooner than later, because I'd have to borrow a copy. So I'd probably LP it very soon to make sure I could actually finish it. Anyway, another thing is with Let's Playing it. I've actually been thinking, because this series is so long, we're at part 91, that I might actually introduce a side project. I don't know what that side project is. I'm torn between a few different short-ish games, but just to break up the monotony, because I feel like this series is so long that, yeah, it's kind of becoming an issue. So breaking up might help. I might reintroduce Sonic. I've actually been thinking about bringing that back. Finally finishing 06, or at least finishing Shadow's story of 06. And then probably some like old 8-bit stuff, because I have a lot of 8-bit stuff to catch up on. Like, I've never played like Ninja Gaiden, so yay, Ninja Gaiden Blind, because that wouldn't be a train wreck. Now that flower, okay, I think there's a flower there, but it's being finicky with the spawn. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit dicey. Now, I was actually reading off screen some stuff. How much money do we have? We have a lot of money. Okay, that's good. Also Sun Fragment, because I totally didn't know that was there. Actually, I'm saying that not facetiously for a change. I actually didn't know that was there. I had no clue. It's just like, oh hey, treasure chest. Like, I had to actually restart the recording because reasons. Like, actually having the mic muted by accident. Anyway. So I did see the cutscene of where Isu's talking about the Ark. But I didn't actually notice this, Konohana blossom. So, this part is actually blind. So I did not know any of that stuff was there. Now the question is, can we get back here without having to redo a lot? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Now, to my knowledge, I'm not sure where it is, but if I'm not mistaken, this is also where the last power-up is. Now, it sounds very dramatic saying the last power-up, but I think this is actually the last power-up we can normally get. If I'm not mistaken, there is actually like a power-up that's like end game. But again, I'm not entirely sure on that. Hello, suspicious treasure chest up on top of cliff. Or dig spot on top of cliff, more specifically. I had to jump to actually have Ami in line with it, so I can actually see Ami and slingshot up. Hey, little birds. Also, is time not passing here? Because we've been in here for quite some time, and time hasn't passed, so I'm actually kind of confused by that. Anyway, line up. I said line up, that was not lined up. There we go. Not what I was hoping for, but I'll take it nonetheless. Probably... I wonder where this thing is. And yes, I am referring to a specific thing. Actually, I should do these chests, or get these chests in a specific order. Yep. Definitely a good idea. Here I was thinking we'd actually get back to the story, and here I am, just goofing off a side quest again. Now, can I get up to that? Because I don't see anything that can get us up to that ledge. Which is actually rather... Oh, shoot, that's... Okay, that's actually interesting. Can I actually get up here? I cannot. There's actually an invisible wall, I think. Like, watch. There's an invisible wall. I can't get up there. I can't even... Okay, so I can actually, like, get up there, but there doesn't seem to be any way up there, so we're moving on. That's the rocky area with the, straight bead. There's something very particular that I am looking out for. And yeah, I was actually gesturing, that's why I was doing that dash move. Not a good idea. There's something very particular that I am looking for, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. So, we'll have to come back and do that later, I suppose. Yeah, supposedly this is where the last upgrade is. The Ezofuji region of Kamui. But yeah, no clue where it is, so we're just moving on. Also, before I forget to look. So this is the Devil Gate of Kamui, which is apparently brutally hard, by the way. So that means we are missing only one in this region. That's pretty good. That's Yoshpet. Just look at the letter spacing. It's Yoshpet. That's my favorite stupid thing to do with like puzzles type stuff. It's like, what does it actually say? It's like, I don't know why. I find that oddly amusing in this game trying to figure out level names. And how many straight beads are in each level before we actually see what level it's even referring to. Wait a second. What is down there? That is mighty suspicious if I do say so myself. Mighty suspicious. Boop. I said boop. There we go. I like how we could see the hole because the Brock hadn't spawned a moment ago. Shoot. Wrong spell. There we go. Did we get all the trees? Nope, missed a couple. Now you probably can figure this out just by process of elimination, and because we've done this so many times, but this I think is the last Divine Spring? Now, I'm not entirely sure how much money we have to give for this. I think it was like 360,000? I feel like it was 360,000, but I'm not sure. Sure. One more. Wow, we had just enough. Amaterasu Origin. Yeah, we've seen this before. I think I've said that more times than I've actually read the dialogue. Only a heart as pure as your own can pierce the darkness. I, Tachigami, who is actually the first one we actually met, can sense purity and light flowing from within you. Thanks to you, my power has again reached its peak. You can now easily slash through anything you desire. Sweet. Okie dokie. Now, this is obviously telling us how to use the power, but it's like... I mean, power slash. Can't wait till you try it out. Me too, Isun. Me too. Wait, did I get the scroll? Because there's a scroll by that altar place. Near the Ark. but I don't remember if I actually picked it up in this round, or if I ran right by it, because I went straight to the pedestal this time. There we go. I feel like I have gotten the hang of these powers at least, so it's not as bad. And just as I say that, I struggle, because of course I do. There we go. So, if I am fortunate, which I'm probably not, this will be the straight bead right outside. I don't think it will be, because it'd be too easy. Give you a power and immediately, poof, you can get the last straight bead. I don't know, that seems too convenient, but we will see. Yeah, that was way too easy. That would have been way too easy. Feed the monkeys. Or those foxes, I couldn't actually... Yeah, I didn't know monkeys ate meat, actually. That's news to me. Okay. Oh, shoot. Now the fun part of how do you find one straight bead in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. That's gonna be grand old time. So yeah, I'm gonna double check if I picked up that scroll or not, because I kind of rushed. Speaking of rushing, if I hurry, I might actually be able to get that last thing. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, there was a chest. One other time when I went through here. Wait, is that gate locked? Wow, apparently you can't actually leave at night. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I could have sworn I picked up a scroll. Oh, pff, there it is. Another civilization. There we go. Now we're all caught up. It'd suck to get to the end of the game and be missing like a scroll and having to decipher which one is actually missing. So... Oh shoot, do we have time? Because the next cutscene is kind of long, because I did trigger some of the next cutscene. It's kind of lengthy. I think we can do it. And at least get through the first half, because I think it was divided in halves. Can I break this? Cool. Not that it was required that I break it, I just want to see if I could. Where could that last stray bead be? Who knows? And I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Nope, no sneeze. I know who you are. Yes, that divine look of yours is unmistakable. You're the legendary White Wolf Shawnee, aren't you? Wow, they've heard that name here too. Well, I suppose Shawnee's legend did travel across the sea to Kamui. Guess it really resonates with the Oina because they're so spiritual. Oh, Isun, it's been quite a while, so you're still alive. Vote of confidence. I ain't ready to kick the bucket yet. I just left on a little trip, that's all. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe. As you can see, we haven't been so lucky here in Kamui. Since the monsters were revived, many people have lost their lives. Yeah, I've heard all about it. So what's up with those demons coming back? Where the heck is Lika? The demons have shut themselves up in Ezofuji's Waku Shrine. They're responsible for the fierce blizzard raging throughout Kamui. They're managing to keep some of it at bay thanks to Offing Gate. But when the day comes, Kamui is sure to freeze over completely. That's not what worries me most though. What worries me is how the demons were revived in the first place. Kamui noticed it as well, but just before the demons made their return, a dark force traveled here from the southern land. We both felt an evil energy flowing into Kamui. That's when the demons woke up, as if in response to it. Southern land? Oh, she must mean Nippon. In other words, she's talking about the return of Oshiami. There have been so many monsters here in Kamui that some people even call it the birthplace of evil. I can't help thinking all this havoc in Nippon has its root in Laochi Lake, the eternally frozen lake at the foot of Ezofuji. There's a large lake called Laochi at the foot of Ezofuji. I think the reason Kamui is called the birthplace of evil is because of the Ark of Yamato that rests in that lake. The Ark of Yamato? Anyone from Kamui knows that story. It said that the legendary Iron Ark fell from the heavens. My grandpa used to tell me that story. Long, long ago, in the age of myths, an iron ark fell from the celestial plane above and sunk into Laochi Lake. The celestial plane is the land above where gods dwell. The gods are known as celestials there. The Ark of the Celestials... I skipped that too fast. It was as if they were being chased by something. What they didn't know was that on board with them were countless monsters. One by one, they were consumed till all the Celestials were dead. Once the Ark crashed, the monsters disembarked and started ravaging the lands. The world hasn't been safe since. It's said that monsters still rise from the lake's depths. That must be why they call it the Lake of Demons. That's about all I know about it. I think I misread that. I do have one thing to add to that, and that's the story of the one surviving Celestial of the Ark. The Ark fell to this world from the Celestial Plane. It was full of monsters which killed the Celestials on board, but the legend tells that there was one man who survived. He managed to escape from the hell that the Ark had become. He then fled, going into hiding somewhere in our world. First time I've heard that. To say that the reason monsters still emerge from the Ark in Nachi Lake is that the Ruler of Darkness is still searching for that man. Ruler of Darkness? Does he have a name? It's just a legend. No one knows if it's true or not. No one has ever set foot on it. But the Ark brought tragedy to our world, that's for sure. But the powers of darkness and the world are gathered in Kamui. I believe it's because the Ark of Yamato is beckoning them. Huh? I apologize for chatting so much. Now, if you've come all this way, I to assume you have Kamui's permission? I speak of permission to enter Yoshpet, the Forest of Confusion. Yep, that's right. I really couldn't care less, but Ami's here is another story. The entrance to the forest is sealed with the Oina crest. It's our way of protecting the place from evil. There's no way that I can break that seal, but if the Elder has ordered your entry, then I must comply. Shiranui, you may have the Oina Amya Sewap Prolo. Okay. That looks like Tails a little bit from Sonic. I don't know why. I thought of that. With that amulet, you can pass by the Oina crest unhindered, and you can proceed on into Yoshpet. If the Elder has deemed it to be right, then there can be no mistaken. I don't know why I read that. You are the one who can find Lika. Find her before it's too late and Kamui freezes over. Sweet. Now, my guess is this is the Waku Shrine. This is Alphen Gate. You must pass through it to reach the Waku Shrine, but to keep the gates shut tight to prevent unwanted visitors. So obviously we need to rescue Lika and then we can go to the shrine. Seems like a safe assumption. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason I'm having a harder time reading than usual today. Like, I feel like I'm misreading words a lot. Now, this is the place we were. Did I ever check under there? No, I think I did. Now, I'm just gonna do a quick peripheral search of this upper ledge again, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because this ledge actually seems to extend a lot further beyond where we actually looked. Hello. Okie dokie. And that is the last repeat of Kamui Ezofuji. So we didn't even need to look anything up this time. I did look up the one with the rocky area. I mean, it was kind of obvious on the map that there was a rocky area, but yeah, it should be. I did actually see that was there. Also, one thing we should do before we end off is we now have our last upgrade from health. We can get one more dot of health through the sun fragments. We have 2 more to go, then we'll be at full life. In any case, next time we'll head back to Southern Kamui and head into Yoshpet. Thank you for watching. I hope you join me next time for more Okami.